Hey, I'm Nicky Numbers, professional poker player, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to stack chips. Stacking chips is a component of the game that most people completely overlook. And you can often tell the difference between someone who has a lot of experience playing and someone who doesn't have a lot of experience playing just based on how they stack their chips. So let's say there's a bunch of chips. A bunch of chips are out there, and you drag in a pot. So you win a big pot, and now you're going to stack them. How you stack these chips is going to have a lot to do with how easy it is for you to count them, how easy it is for other players to count them, and also how easy it is for you to manage them yourself so that you can bet and call and raise with a lot of comfort. So the first thing you want to do is whenever you're counting chips, you just want to group them all by color. Just get the chips off the table if you've won a pot or if you've just bought them or whatever. Get them off and out of the way towards you and just get them all in one color. Then after we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to put them into logical groupings. So a lot of people would just stack their chips like this, and that would be the end of it. Now let's say white chips are the lowest denomination, red chips are the medium denomination, and green chips are the largest denomination. It's a good idea to have a system where you go low to high or high to low. Either can work. So if we're going low to high, then it's from my perspective. So I'm going to put the white on this side, and because the red is in the middle, the green on this side. And now some people just leave their stacks like this. You can see they're all uneven. You don't necessarily know how many you have in any one stack. So what you want to do is you want to start by setting out 5 chips. So if you're used to dealing with chips, you can get very comfortable with setting out 5, and then you're just going to cut them against each other. And what you're doing is creating 4 stacks of 5 chips. So you have a nice stack of 20. There, we can break it down again and see that we have 20 chips in here. Now we're going to size all other stacks up to this 20 chip stack. And so now we have a nice, neat arrangement of chips. Let's say we didn't have as many chips, though. Let's say we were short some. So we're short some chips. Now when we stack them, we're still going to a logical group of 20, 4 stacks of 5 if we can, which we can for the white, but we can't for the green. So in that case, you want to try to make stacks of 10. And this case happened to work out to where we had exactly 10. Now we're going to size up the red against the white. And then any excess chips you have here, which in this case are not 10, you want to put on top of your stacks of 20. So when you get a lot of chips in front of you, you're going to have many stacks of 20, and then until you get a stack of 20, you can put them on top of each other. Now what you see a lot of people do is do lots of little stacks, the surest sign of an amateur player. Just so many little stacks all over the place. Little stack, little stack, little stack. When you can have stacks of 20, you want to have stacks of 20. It makes it easier to count and easier to manipulate. So I know, for example, if I'm going to make a bet and I have stacks of 20, I know that I have 20 times this denomination here. So if these were 100 chip denominations, I know that 20 of them is 2,000. So now I can bet 2,000. I would also know that 10 of these chips is 1,000. And now I can bet 1,000. Just by breaking the stack in half, even if I don't get it right the first time, I can then resize it up. Now I'm much less likely to make mistakes. And that's how you stack chips like a pro.